One of the things that kind of struck me in this movie, and I didn't get on the first viewing, but that kind of clicked into place on the second viewing, is that since we're so used to Western movies, especially American movies, we're used to very specific portrayals of rich people, right? Especially like in the past decade, right? Death of a Unicorn has like a very rich family, and they're like complete jerks, right? They're not only out of touch, they're just narcissistic and aloof and just nasty and selfish and greedy. The Parks family is not like this. They're a bit clueless, they're a bit spoiled, but broadly they are fairly normal, fairly nice people. The wealth of this family does not come from exploitation. It does not come from, scamming somebody. It does not come from directly exploiting somebody. The guy has just a high-paying job at like some big company. He's like a graphic designer or something, and he just gets paid a lot, and that's it, right? And as I think the first time I watched this movie, I kept looking for the proof of why these are bad people, and it never came. And then about halfway into the movie, Kim Chong-suk, the mother, right, says, of course they're nice people. They can afford to be. You need money to be nice. And that is not a sentiment you would get from a Western movie. What
No,
did you think when you saw that scene, when the sentiment was expressed?
I was trying to understand what she was trying to get at in that, because she has all this money. Well, essentially, it was saying because she has all this money, they don't have the same level of worries and same level of stress, so that they're able to just be nice because they're comfortable. Again, it comes with the fact that being poorer means life's a little bit more stressful. You're more stressed about many different things, so you're a little bit less nicer. And I don't think that's true, because you have good and bad people on both sides of the class system, whether you're poor or whether you're rich. But I think this movie actually, for me anyways, showed a little bit more of a darker side between the poorer people, especially when you get to the Parasite family and the Basement family. They have an opportunity where they've each discovered a secret about each other. And instead of working together to try to maintain this lifestyle that they've both attained for themselves, where this family have this increase in money and increase of wealth because they've all managed to get they've all managed to leech off of the rich family, and her taking care of her husband who's in the basement, who she's been doing that for the past however many years. Instead of recognizing that they're both almost like feeding off of the host and benefiting from it, they essentially fight each other for who remains essentially in the household and who remains as the single parasite host to the rich family, as opposed to coming to some type of agreement where they can both take care of each other and they all win. Essentially, it kind of speaks to just that whole mindset of everyone out for themselves and not really working together. And if they did work together, you would be able to help each other out.
This is something where they cannot afford to be nice, right? Like two rich families would kind of maybe negotiate, and the one who loses is still rich. It wouldn't be existential. Whereas here they have everything to lose from the other person turning them in.